Hey everybody, it's Tim Michael. Welcome to another one of my videos. I've been working on a personal project just for the fun of it. It's a project that took about 3 hours. It's been sped up about 1400% to give you this quick 10-minute video. And you're going to see me looking over here often to try and explain what I've been working on. This is a sketch that I did just on the fly that I really enjoyed. I was inspired by an old bear drawing that I did a long time ago, and I thought it would be fun to try and do another one, kind of get that realism thing. I've been trying to spend a lot of 2015 to work on more realism type pieces that still have that caricature feel and cartoon feel, and I figured it'd be fun to go ahead and take this sketch that I did on paper and bring it into Photoshop. And honestly, I copied it from my Instagram page. So if you guys want to see that, you can go take a look at my Instagram. It's at Michael Arts. But I brought it in from Instagram, blew it up a little bit, and then I just started going over it with a pencil and went right into working on colors. So this is done in Manga Studio EX5 like usual. I've been trying to learn how to use Manga Studio EX5 a lot like you would use Photoshop. Photoshop has a lot of texture brushes and things like that, and I'm just such a big fan of Manga Studio. I'm trying to learn how to make Manga Studio do what Photoshop does, and I think I'm getting closer. Found a lot of custom brushes, like here you'll see that I'm actually painting in a texture that looks an awful lot like a canvas. You might not be able to see on the small screen, but on the bigger one that is the larger where I'm tucked in the corner, you might be able to see that. And I really liked it because it gave it that very I wanted to say just a very natural feel, very realistic kind of feel that it's being painted on a canvas, even though I did all of my colors below on a flat layer. And then I just really wanted to try and work on some of the techniques that I've learned from Aaron Blaise and a couple other artists by making two layers. One of them set to overlay, the other one set to multiply. They both have masks on them, and you can see that. I might be covering it up in my video, but underneath my video right now, there are two masked layers, and you can actually see them on this little video here where they're both here and they're both masked out. So it's really easy just to fill in this character. And then it was a matter of just going in and finding the colors that I wanted to use. I've been trying to understand a little bit more about working with cool shadows and warm lighting technique. And that's something that I've really been trying to figure out in this whole process. I feel that up until this point in time, I've always used warm shadows and warm light, and I've never really finagled with other options of that. As a caricature artist, you push stuff out quickly. You're trying to get things out as quickly as humanly possible, and so when you want to get something that's vibrant, I just used warm tones, knocked it all in there, and called it a day. Where here I am definitely trying to learn a little bit more of what would make something a little bit more natural, a little bit more realistic, a little bit more. There's a word I'm looking for, and I can't find it at this moment in time, but I found that it was really great to work with these natural kind of feeling brushes, and I did find out there are a lot of downloadable brushes that you can get for Manga Studio, and these are some of the texture brushes that I used. And then it was just a matter of going in just like you would in Photoshop and painting it the exact same way. So I was really, really pleased. I was having a lot of fun with this. Something I did learn is that the blending tool that you use in Manga Studio X5 is amazing, but one of the issues is as you're working with it and you're using it on textured brushes, it obviously takes the texture out of those brushes. So that's something to keep in mind if you're trying to keep things feeling a little bit more realistic. But other than that, I really, really enjoyed painting this nose, getting right in here on the bridge of the nose and then zooming out and seeing that I've created instant depth by using some really hard tones and stuff. And then I found a brush that I really, really liked, and it was a very, I guess I would say it didn't have as many fibers in the brush, so it only had a couple bristles, so it made it feel very painted. And I don't like stuff that is overly rendered. I want to keep it feeling, I still want to see those brush strokes in it, because why not just take a picture and deform it in Photoshop and do a distorted photo to get the same thing? I want to be able to make something from nothing, turn it into this, and then have something wonderful to show to you guys, and of course something that I can appreciate. This guy's my Facebook profile picture for right now. So right now I look like a really beast-looking bear. So I try my best. I try to stay in style. So this has just been a lot of fun. If you have any questions about this, you're more than welcome to ask in the comments below. I honestly don't know what to tell you guys much about it, other than it's just a matter of fighting with the shadows and the highlights and trying to feel my way through it. The more I worked with it, the more I felt my colors going back to more warm tones for the shadows. But I was also thinking that could be casting some of the reflection of the of the warm light tones on the shadows. I mean, I just had a whole bunch of thoughts as I'm going through this, and I haven't messed around with this as much as I need to. So as this year continues to progress, I'm just going to keep messing with this and keep enjoying it. And I don't get to do many personal projects these days because I've had a lot of commissions, and I'm finally getting them done. You might see that the post-it notes are getting a whole lot less than they were in my last video. So things are looking really good, and I'm getting caught up. So pretty soon I might be able to work on some more personal projects. I'm hoping some more commissions come in. So if any of you guys are looking to order a caricature, I have dropped my prices, and you can check them out on my Etsy store. And if you want to see them, just go to michaelarts.com, and you'll see it there. Other than that, feel free to ask any questions you want. I'll do my best to answer them as best I can. But this was so much fun to do, and I really challenge you to push past your comfort levels and try different stuff. And obviously, look for more videos. Don't stop on just looking at this video. Thank you very much for stopping by the way. But I want you to go past me. I want you to go look at Aaron Blaise. I want you to go look at every other artist you can find. There's just some amazing tutorialists out there, and I obviously can't name them all. But the one that I really focused on, there's two that I really focused on. One is Jason Seiler. He is the king of caricature, and his stuff is in all kinds of magazines, and you've probably seen his work. His stuff is fantastic, and he actually has a tutorial that you can purchase on Gumroad. And if you want to figure out more about that, just look up Jason Seiler on Facebook, and he's got links and stuff. And get that tutorial on him drawing George Lucas. And that's a great tutorial, and you'd have to pay for it, but it's worth it. Really great kind of starting technique to understanding color, and he's got a bunch of other great tutorials. And then, of course, I would say Aaron Blaise to learn the quick way of doing shadows and highlights on a flat color drawing. I've done a couple videos in the past, and you can take a look at them if you're interested, just to see about how I've done it in those past videos where I've demonstrated it to you guys and shown you how it works using the overlay and the multiply layers to make that work. But other than that, I mean, there are just so many options out there on the web, and I don't want you to stop on just my videos. As much as I love that you guys watch them, I want you to go and be inspired by other artists as well. That's one of the reasons why we have the Artisan Central podcast. The Artisan Central podcast is a wonderful experience to listen to other artists. We just had John Pinto on the last podcast, which was so much fun. He was a great guy to talk to, and I want you guys to be inspired, and I know that there are artists so much better than me. Jason Seiler could kill this thing so much better than I do, but and many other artists out there as well. I claim to be the lowest rung of these guys, and I'm spending my year learning how to make this make more sense and just try and figure it out. Do I think that maybe my style that I draw now is probably going to get me more attention than this does? Yeah, most likely. But the techniques that I'm learning here are going to be vital to what I'm going to be making in the future. It's going to change my style. It's going to make me even better. And that's the key. You know, I'm wanting to learn more ways to get better. That way I can come to you and I can give you more techniques. So don't be afraid to try new things that might be out of your comfort zone. And don't be angry at yourself if it doesn't make sense. That's okay. So we're getting to the end of this video. It's about time to wrap things up. So let me go ahead and let you guys know all the little details about being To Michael Arts. If you guys would consider supporting me, go to patreon.com/To Michael Arts and consider becoming a patron. You'll see at the end of this video, I have a special thanks to all of my patrons who support me, and I would love to have you on that list. Take a look at some of the rewards that you would get for becoming a patron. Also, I do product reviews. You can go look at Tim Michael Arts 2, my secondary channel, where I do product reviews of a whole bunch of different stuff. More recently, we've been doing product reviews on production equipment that you would use for, editing videos or, making videos like cameras and gear and stuff like that. And if you like anything you see, we are supported by Amazon. So if you click on the link in the description below in any of those videos, and purchase anything on Amazon, doesn't even have to be the product that I'm suggesting to you, I get a cut because you guys went through my links. So if you consider doing that, that would be an amazing help. Doesn't cost you guys anything except for what you meant to buy for yourself anyway. And then, of course, I do my vlogs, and going to have some new vlogs hopefully in the near future. We're going to be taking a trip to Sanibel for a little romantic getaway, and looking forward to getting out of Dodge for a little bit longer for a short weekend, and then hopefully I can record some video for that, and we can have a nice vlog for you guys for that. All of it's over on Tim Michael Arts too. That's about it, guys. Make sure you stop on by also the Artisan Central podcast. It's a podcast where I do interviews with a whole bunch of different artists. It's a lot of fun. You can go to artisancentralpodcast.com. If you want to order a caricature from me or take a look at some of my other illustrations or look at my new blog that I've started up, you can go to timmichaelarts.com and click on blog, or you can go to timmichaelarts.com and click on the buy a caricature link, and that'll take you to my store where you can look at some of the illustrations that I can do for you or caricatures that I can do for you. Okay, I think that's about going to wrap it up, guys. Let me let you know one more thing and then I'll let you go. June 23rd, 2015, from 7 to 10 Eastern Standard Time is going to be the Patreon live stream, but something special. It's going to be free for everyone. So not just my patrons, everyone is allowed to join, and I would love to have you come and join us at 7 to 10 Eastern Standard Time on June 23rd. That's next Tuesday. And really excited about it because we usually have 1 to 5 people, which is what I would expect, because we do have some patrons donating at the $3 level, which is the cost that helps get into get you into the Patreon live stream. But I am really excited to open up the doors for everyone so that everyone can see what it's like to be a patron. Maybe that would help you consider becoming a patron and supporting Tim Michael Arts. It helps keeps the light on, helps make a whole bunch of new great stuff that I'm trying to do here on this channel, and hopefully some new bigger and better videos. But we need some more equipment. I'm working on some things right now. I'm working quite hard, doing a lot of extra commissions, doing a lot of extra shifts out in my contracting stuff, doing more caricatures out at the theme parks, trying to get in more money, because I need to find some way to keep that money coming in when I can't supplement it with my YouTube channel. So greatly appreciate all the help you'd be willing to offer. You can donate $1 per video here on YouTube, or as much as you want to donate. The $3 level is what you would usually donate to come onto the Patreon live stream. Of course, it's free for you guys this June 23rd. And of course, we're going to be doing this every now and then. I'm hoping to do a free live stream for everyone at least 4 times a year. That would be my ultimate goal, 4 times a year, to do it for free for everyone so that everyone can come in, ask your questions, and just have a good time chilling with me and my patrons. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and let you go. God bless you. I love you all. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you have any comments or questions, put them in the comment box below. Make sure to keep them clean, because I delete anything that isn't clean, because we want to keep this place clean for all ages to come in, watch all the videos, and just have a good time. All right? God bless you guys. I'll see you next time right here on TimMichaelArts.com. And y'all behave yourselves. See you later.